Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to your daily short for January 21st, 2022. Let's go ahead and get started. The first card is the Page of Swords in the upright. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this Gemini, Aquarian Emperor is still watching, stalking, spying, observing, whatever. They're taking refuge, though. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. So the angels are really showing this emperor through dreams and revealing hidden mysteries to this emperor. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Page of Cups and Temperance in the reverse. So, communication is stalled because the Emperor must balance himself. Because the Emperor is very out of balance. And who could blame him? You know, for everything that he's been through with this karmic situation, he really needs to take the time to get balanced. And this is angelic guidance. Sagittarian energy. So this apology, this communication, this heartfelt, emotional communication is on hold because the Emperor is balancing himself. Next card out is the Hermit. Virgo energy, clarified by the Emperor. So the Emperor is in hermit mode to heal, to rest, to recover, isolated and protected so he can heal and get himself balanced. The Hermit, card 70, healing from this very unfair Libra energy. Here we go, Queen of Swords in reverse, the unfair Libran energy, who has caused great upset to the Emperor with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So much money has been lost in this situation here. And this Emperor is on a timeout, healing. From this evil partnership that he found himself in. And it was only evil because this karmic is evil. They're a liar, they're manipulative, they're not intelligent at all. And there's no communication because both of these are in the reverse. So the Emperor is isolated and protected from this karmic at this time. And there is no communication. The universe has split them up for the Emperor's safety, so the Emperor can get himself balanced. Because this was an extremely chaotic situation. And the Emperor is resting and healing. The Hermit is alchemy and transformation. The angels rule natural events. And they sure did. And the angels are helping the Emperor with his spiritual progress. Virgo, Aries, Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This Emperor has made a decision But it is a futuristic decision here. They can't act on it because they need to get back in balance here. 37, it's House of Capricorn in the reverse. This karmic feminine has Libra and Capricorn in their chart, as I've been saying all along. And this Emperor is working very hard to break the circle, to lift the opposing barriers that stands in his way, so this Emperor can get victory here. Clarifying the Two of Swords in reverse is the Three of Wands in the upright and the Nine of Cups in the upright. Three of Wands. This is in the future. This decision can be acted upon in the future when this Emperor is healed, and then this Emperor can pursue his Nine of Cups. But he is being restricted from doing it at this time because this Emperor needs to heal, to recover. While the karmic feminine is down here, stuck, trapped, not moving forward, not moving backward, with the Strength in reverse. They're still doing the same shit. Very, very, very weak-willed. They have Leo in their chart. This karmic feminine is only digging themselves into a deeper grave. Well, that's their choice, right? What comes around goes around. The next card is the Nine of Wands. In this deck, it's card 51, breaks down to a 6. Virgo energy. The House of Virgo. Things you do every day, your reputation, your physical health. This Emperor is attending to his physical health and defending himself against this karmic. He's being guided and protected by his spirit guides to do so. I believe this Emperor is hidden away somewhere and this karmic can't find him. I believe this karmic is looking for him. Universal medicine. Elevation of the soul and the revelation of mysteries. Yeah, this Emperor is healing. Resting, recovering, and healing. Elevating his soul while mysteries are being revealed to him as he's resting and healing and balancing. Clarifying the Nine of Wands is the Three of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Emperor is being forced to stay put where he is. He's not allowed to move anywhere from where he is, wherever that is, until he heals his heart, his body, his mind, his soul, and his spirit. Meanwhile, this karmic with Cancer in their chart as well is still watching, stalking, spying on both of the divine counterparts, but they're especially in fear and they're looking for the Emperor here. There's still fear, there's still secrets, there's still lies, there's still illusions, because this karmic doesn't know how to be any other way. But you better believe this karmic is still indulging with this strength in the reverse, indulging in their prostitution to get drugs, alcohol, favors, power, whatever. This karmic can't get enough. They are a sex addict. And this emperor is healing from this very evil, manipulative person. The emperor has dropped out of the conflict with the Five of Wands in the reverse. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Finally making healthy decisions for yourself. 26 breaks down to an 8 in the process of transformation. God has concealed this emperor from the karmic, from everyone, to keep him protected, because this emperor is valuable. Of course he is. He's part of the 144,000. He has an important mission attached. Sorry about that. I just saw 1212 on my counter right before that moved. So the link for the angel numbers will be in the description box below for the index as usual. But 1212 is basically cutting away everything that doesn't serve you to create an ending for your highest good. And that's exactly what this emperor is doing. Even though this emperor doesn't feel like he's won anything, he has won judgment. The judgment has went in the emperor's favor in this situation and is being protected because he was seeking the truth. Even though this emperor wasn't able to take action, he's still being protected because he was actively seeking the truth. He received the truth. But this karmic, they really did everything that they could do to interfere with this connection, to interfere with the mission. And God said, no. It's 9:11 a.m. 911 is an angel number as well, but it just basically means that this emperor is being protected and guided by angels at this time and being assisted in his healing by angels at this time. I see like a band of angels surrounding the emperor, healing him, comforting him, giving him balance. But it takes time. This emperor has freed himself, has escaped the clutches of the karmic, but he is unable to go forward on the new beginning because he is being required to heal himself and get balanced. The karmic feminine down here is in very much in the Five of Wands energy. because they're continuing to stay in this energy. And it's getting worse. It's getting more intense for them because they are a high priestess in the reverse, practicing black magic. I just saw 1515 on the counter. So they practice black magic, and they're definitely still continuing their divination abuse, which means that they're constantly pulling tarot cards on the Emperor and the Empress, trying to plan their next move. But they're being blocked. Nothing they're doing is working. It's only backfiring on them, making their health that much poorer, a little bit more every day. Because the strength in reverse can also indicate physical weakness, as well as, all the other aspects too. Mental. Well, she's already been mentally and emotionally and spiritually weak, financially weak. And the last thing to go is the physical. This karmic still is raging warfare against the divine counterparts to interfere with this connection. And they're reaping everything that they're sowing. The Emperor has released the burdens. 10 of Wands in reverse. The Emperor has released the burden of this karmic situation. And God has humiliated the proud. 53 breaks down to an 8. House of Scorpio, sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, inheritance, wills, and taxes. This is all financially motivated on the karmic's part, as we all have been hearing about forever now. The karmic does not receive any spiritual communication because they were not born with these gifts. They were not given these gifts. They're just started to pick up the occult practices on their own. 1818 on the clock. They did that on their own free will and accord. And the karmic has no spiritual protection. So everything that this karmic is putting out is backfiring right back onto them. So whatever spells you're putting out, karmic feminine, it's only being boomeranged back to you. Because God ain't playing with you no more. God influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. You aren't any different. Clarifying the 10 of Wands reverse is the Empress and the 7 of Wands in reverse. So the Empress has been given divine guidance to back off, retreat. And they have. Because the Empress always follows their divine guidance. The Empress knows better than to engage in warfare with anyone. The Empress is intelligent every single time. All of them. They let the universe fight their battles for them. And that's exactly what they're doing here. While the karmic feminine got their asses left, then released completely, because this person is a human burden. And this karmic is sad and regretful and remorseful over it. But you're only sad because your ass got left. And now you're assed out and stuck, not moving forward, still doing the same old shit that you've been doing. 2121 on the counter, prostituting yourself to stay alive. Whatever, that's your deal. And you're still doing spell work. It will not continue. Because the energy is going to get so big, you're going to be stopped dead in your tracks. And then you're done. And I'm sure that everyone can figure out exactly what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. I don't need to say it. It's obvious. It's common sense. But that's something this karmic lacks, is common sense. 6 of Cups in the reverse. This Emperor is definitely rejecting this karmic and everyone else that is karmic around them. Rejecting them, ignoring them, ghosting them. 45 breaks down to a 9, 9th house of Sagittarius. They're following spiritual guidance so this Emperor can expand. To heal, to come back better than ever. The angels lift up those who are fallen and humiliated. Well, this Emperor is down and out right now. But he's being healed while this karmic feminine is not. And getting sicker and sicker and sicker. There is a lack of motivation for any reconciliation whatsoever. And it's divinely guided. Because all of the karmics around him have been very dishonest. Very deceptive. While they all reveled and partied behind his back and in his face. Smiled in his face. And it was just an illusion, and they were all deceiving him, and he saw the situation for exactly what it was, and went and escaped, went into hermit mode to heal, to recover. Clarifying the 6 of Cups in reverse is the King of Wands in reverse. This Emperor is nursing himself back to health. Notice how the only card that is in the upright concerning the Emperor is the Emperor. The other cards, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse and the King of Wands is in the reverse. That means that this Emperor is down and out. And the only reason why they're in the upright is because, with the Emperor card here, is because they did flee the karmic to go and heal, rest, and recover. Standing in their Emperor energy. To alchemize their health, their emotions, their thoughts, and to transform. So spiritually, they're the Emperor, but physically, they're broken down. King of Wands, card 50. Fifth house of Leo, romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of heart, and risk-taking. This Emperor is in mourning while he's healing. But he's still watching, he's still learning, he's still observing. So he can grow and expand as he heals. And as he heals, he will be eloquent and be able to give answers to those in doubt, because right now he can't. Not in his power right now. This Emperor is very weak. Clarifying the King of Wands in reverse is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Not only is this karmic been exposed, but this Emperor has been exposed too. What has been exposed? His desire for freedom and independence. And also, it's been exposed that his love for the Empress, who is independent and stable on her own, as this is the Empress here. They've been exposed for this secret love that they've had. And that they lied about for a long time. But even though this Emperor had been lying about it, it's been obvious the whole time. And I'm getting that the Emperor finally admitted to it, being in their authenticity about it. So, the Emperor is being rewarded. The Emperor has been rewarded with the escape plan, with being able to heal, rest, and recover in solitude, being able to heal, rest, and recover while being divinely protected. So the Emperor has been really given a reprieve here for standing in his truth. And I've never been prouder. You know, I can't say that this really surprises me. Because the Emperor and the Empress, the divine counterparts, they mirror each other. I cannot say that this situation surprises me in the least. Because the Empress had to go through this too, exactly in this way. Let me tell y'all a little story. It is very true. So whenever I was wasting so much time, unbeknownst to me, with my very former and happily former karmic masculine, believing full-heartedly that this was my twin flame, and not understanding why I was continuing to be ignored and mistreated. But I was aware that the home environment was getting more and more hostile towards me. And my intuition kept telling me, you need to get out of here. But I didn't have any resources to leave. Not to do it on my own anyway. I mean, I had a job, but, my job was basically to pay my rent, and I didn't have a whole lot extra. My resources were limited. I got divine guidance that was confirmed twice or 3 times. I knew it was for me. My divine guidance was to not go home after I was done working, and to get a hotel room so that I could get further instruction from someone very special on my spirit team. I was just told not to reveal who it is, and I won't. They're very special and very dear to me. Even though they weren't really special and dear to me in life, they became special and dear to me after they passed on. So, my very loving and protective spirit guide instructed me, after I was done working, to go to check into a hotel room to be alone for 2 days and 2 nights. The first day, I was instructed to finish up personal readings that I had 33 on the counter that I already had gotten paid for. So my first day was to relax and do my personal readings. And the second day was to receive the instructions on what to do next, on how to get out of my situation. Because I was feeling that fear that I was probably not going to live through the next winter in the karmic masculine's house. Because he kept the house so bitterly cold. And not only was the house kept bitterly cold all the time, but it was from all of the evil demonic spirits that were in the house oppressing me, draining me of my vitality. And it was being funneled to him. And I felt it. And I knew that I would not make it another winter there. And the whole time that I was in this hotel room alone, in the peace and quiet, I received a lot of information about my situation, about the true intentions of the karmic masculine. And his true intentions for me was for my destruction. And he was purposely keeping me trapped there in every way that he could, just to oppress me, use me, and drain me, sucking all my energy from me for his malicious purposes. Wow. He was continuing to do his thing, being very sexually promiscuous with everyone. Because it was revealed to me that the karmic masculine was a magician in the reverse, a black magic practitioner. And what he was doing with purpose and an evil intention was forcing his karma onto everyone that he was having sex with, as a way to alleviate the burden of his karma. That's why he was doing what he was doing. So basically, every time he was ejaculating into another person, he was transferring his karmic energy elsewhere to alleviate his own burden, as a physical way of unloading in a Ten of Wands fashion, which is fucked up and it's evil. And when I found that out, I was like, oh, hell no. That was in July of 2021. The beginning of July. I went on a leap of faith and dipped into rent money that I knew that I was not able to replace on my own. But God took care of me. He replaced my rent money for me. But I took a leap of faith, and I wasn't even afraid. I dropped $130 to spend 2 nights in this hotel room for peace, for solitude, for guidance, for healing, and for knowledge. Best thing I ever did. Knowing full well that my escape plan was being prepared for me, and I believed it. And it happened in the same month. My escape plan was the job that I never, ever considered getting or wanting to get ever. Making refrigerators. Because I didn't think that I was physically capable of doing it. I thought it was men's work. But all of a sudden, my son, he got fired from there one day. And it was like immediate. It was like, I have to go apply there. I have to. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to give it my all. And I did. I'm so grateful for that job because I was able to channel my desperation to work to my advantage. And within 5 weeks of starting that job, 5 is the number of change and progress, I found an apartment of my own in the same town as the job because I was living a half an hour away. And finding this apartment was a freaking miracle in itself. It was divinely guided, of course, as was having this idea in my head that I was applying for this job, 4141 on the counter. I did whatever it took to get out of that house. I was desperate to get out. And I did. That was my escape plan. That was the way that was being prepared for me. The beginning of the month that I wasn't aware of until the end of the month. It was like within 2.5 to 3 weeks, I went through a portal where I accelerated light years in a matter of a few weeks. The best decisions I ever made. Being at this job building refrigerators, I met some of the most amazing people ever. For the first time in my life, people valued me, people respected me, people were kind to me. This shit had never happened before. It was divinely led and inspired. I am so grateful for that job. That job saved my life. I spent 5 months at that job. That job helped transform me even more. And I got to touch the lives of so many special people while I was there too. So yeah, I cannot say that this situation surprises me in the least. Because this collective of divine counterparts mirrors my energy, my experiences. Even if it's only one person. And if any of y'all haven't figured out, my divine masculine watches my channel. Not in communication with me, and hasn't been for a long time. 44 on the counter. But he learns from me. He has learned a lot from me. And it will just continue to grow and evolve too. So, I understand completely what's going on, why things had to happen this way. Because I couldn't understand for a while why anyone would stay in a situation as bad as this. I mean, even my situation wasn't that bad. Not like this. I mean, it wasn't full of physical abuse or anything. It was all mental and emotional abuse. But I really feel like if I would have stayed through that winter, it would have turned into physical violence while I was already weak. And I would have probably died at the hands of the karmic masculine. Which is why I am very serious in my boundaries with the karmic masculine. Stay in your own town. Stay the fuck away from me. I will call the cops on sight. I do not trust you. I am not safe around you, period. And the karmic masculine watches my shit every day too. Just because he's a karmic. This karmic feminine mirrors the karmic masculine. And the funny thing is that they don't even know each other. I think the karmic feminine might be a little crazier, though. A lot more impulsive and a lot more willing to do a lot more shit that the karmic masculine refrains from doing, wishing that he could do. But anyhow, this is about healing in solitude. You can do this, divine masculine. You'll be rewarded heavily when you come out the other side. I am living proof of it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. So thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I truly appreciate all of it. I'm not even going to ask for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes, because y'all will do as you're led to do. My channel will get the attention it deserves in due time, because I am in my authenticity and in my power and in my truth. And I am spreading the truth. And I know, because I believe it, I feel it, I know it, that God will bless me in divine timing. Period. So, divine masculine, just know that God will definitely bless you and protect you and provide all of your needs when you need it. Things will just miraculously appear as you need it. You don't have to stress or worry about anything. Just heal, rest, and recover. Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.